Into the Woods looks just like another classic fairy tale, complete with characters chasing after that infamous happily ever after. However, what sets Into the Woods apart? What explores the question, does having your wish or vision happily ever after really make you happily ever after? Here with us this morning is William R. Stafford, director of Into the Woods, and Jessica Quinlan, who plays, well, it's easy to guess, Little Red Riding Hood. Good morning. It's good to see you two. Thanks for coming in.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us.
So this is a philosophical look at an old fairy tale, I take it.
It is. It's all the fairy tales as we know it in Act One, and if you're familiar with Into the Woods, it's got all those fables. We've got Cinderella, we've got Little Red Riding Hood, Jack and the Beanstalk, the Princes, all of those great fairy tales that we know.
Okay, that's all in the first act.
Right.
Musical production, so we're gonna get some performances here too, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, tell us about those, Little Red Riding Hood.
We have lots of music. It's pretty much all music. We sing in and out, and everybody's intertwined. You know, I sing, and there's the wolf, and then Cinderella and her princes, and Jack and the Giant, and it's exciting. It's very exciting.
Okay,
Pretty
can you give us a little sneak peek into what is Little Red Riding Hood's take on everything during
Yes.
Into the Woods?
Little Red Riding Hood thinks of herself as an independent adult. She goes into the woods by herself. You never actually meet her mother. She just talks about her mother.
Okay.
She goes everywhere on her own, and she thinks she's much older than she is. And then as she goes throughout the show, she realizes that she may not be as old as she is. And she learns things from the wolf. And then in Act 2, she starts to learn that it's okay to lean on other people's shoulders and have other people around. And you're never really alone, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
It sounds like the story that I think a lot of young ladies and young men would have to say about it as they go through their teenage years.
Absolutely, absolutely. The show is so much about our own lives, and it's just, oh, it's so beautiful.
Okay, William, what happens in the second act then? Can you give us a taste of that?
Well, the second act is reality. What happens when a wish comes true, and what's really cool about what Sondheim and Lapine did when they wrote this was they really gave us a twist on what really happens when our dreams come true, and all of reality sets in. And I'll give you a little sneak peek. The giant in Jack and the Beanstalk, he falls down the giant. What happens in Act 2 is his wife, the other giant, comes down and wreaks havoc on the woods. And it's really a reality check for all of us, and it's kind of cool, man.
Okay, this sounds really great. We saw some pictures there, the sets, the costumes, they are beautiful. When and where can people go check this out?
Well, we open this Friday night, which would be the 4th of April, and we run the whole month of
sweet.
April. So it's 3 weekends, Friday and Saturday nights at 7:30,
Okay.
and Sundays at 4 o'clock. And for those of you that know MTS, it's in our building on Domingo.
Yep.
And you can check out our website, musicaltheatersouthwest.com.
Okay, we've
And
linked to it on the blog at casa.com. Is this for